Hello guys, today we're back at it again, and today we're looking at the best stocks to buy in 2025. Short and simple, we're gonna get straight to it. The last video was best cryptos to buy. I said Bitcoin and Ethereum, stick to the main ones, but now I would go more into depth and actually pick the best stocks or some of the best stocks that I could get. And obviously it's all opinion at the end of the day. This is not financial advice, but it definitely is some financial advice, so let's get right to it. The best way to check, honestly, we're not even talking about ETFs. If you want to buy ETFs, index funds, all that other stuff, you could buy the S&P. You could buy all of these dedicated sectors within the S&P focused in on those groups. But let's go to just some key stocks, some for the future, for now, for everything. Obviously, when it comes to stocks, it's long term. So let's look at it right now. This is the S&P 500 ETF by weight. So it's gonna go from the highest to the lowest. Look, number one, Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Alphabet. Okay, so look. Obviously, if we're talking about for the future, long term, investing should always be long term. You never want to rush it and be like, okay, this is some quick money. This is a quick money grab. Let me try to, how much can I make in a year? How much can I make in a few months? No, this is building wealth. Putting your dollars to work over time for years to try to change your life. And of course, you can make smart plays on things that's rising up, like as Nvidia and other companies, and get a quick buck. But other than that, it should always be the smartest to go long term for the future and really let everything build up. Really let that portfolio build up. Get those years of when it's low and things are going down and you're buying. Get those years of things are going up and you're still buying. Just look. We're going to look at the top 100 and just pick some banger stocks from the top 100 of the S&P to go with. Because there's a lot of good ones, and I'm going to just give you some of my examples and everything. Like, boom, at 94, Prologis Incorporation. This is the biggest warehouse company in the world. They have the most warehouse real estate in the entire world for square footage. The REIT pays a good dividend. It has good growth. And it's a company that is trying to go completely green by 2040. So it's one of those companies that will also have the ESG rating. I personally like Prologis for the reasons that warehouses are becoming very big in demand with companies as Amazon, Temu, TikTok, all these warehouse companies that that are delivering big bulk orders. You need the space, and Prologis is a big big company that provides, is a big provider of warehouses for a lot of these companies, Amazon and a lot of these big companies that need that space. Let's look at another one. See, this is, for example, now one that wouldn't be as good. Starbucks. Starbucks has been good, of course, in the past, but the last few years, because of their management, and they got recent new management recently, but things like that, you have to pay attention to their management, what's happening in the next few in the recent years to the company. And really get an understanding of why is the company moving the way it is. All right, let's look. I'm looking at some of these. And a lot of these are good. Like, for example, Comcast. It's not to say they're not Uber, but a lot of them are overpriced. Like, for example, Uber being at the price it is for not even getting the profit that it does is all speculation because it could be such an up-and-coming big app. If you want, things like Uber could be a good investment if you're going long term. If you're going long term, Uber could be a really good investment because Uber is buying a whole bunch of new things. And for example, in the cities, they have Limes and they're spreading their thing and Uber Eats. And over time, a lot of these companies are getting bigger and bigger by investing in themselves. Let's go. Intuit Inc. as a good one. You could try to look S&P Global. This is one that people don't be thinking about. S&P Global is the legit company that runs the S&P ETF, the whole entire thing, and they're a good company as well, making money just from simple investments and fees and stuff like that. You want to go companies that, whether things are good or bad in the economy, they're still doing good. They're still making their money. Their business is still standing. Pepsi is a really good one. McDonald's is really good. Companies that are mature, have been around for years. You know what you're getting when you get with them. Even if something bad happens, it's still, okay, that was just one location in one state. We have the locations around the entire world, It's a massive, mature corporations that pay good dividends, and they're still looking for growth. Obviously, you wouldn't see as much growth in these companies, but it's still good plays when it comes to investment, because the number one rule of investing is simply to just not lose money. Don't lose your money. Okay, let's go to the next. What else? I'm just looking at all of these and just seeing some top. Coca-Cola is really good as well. You could go with banking. Banking companies are also as good, but they usually follow how the economy is doing. If the economy is doing bad, they're gonna do bad. If the economy is doing good, they're gonna do good. But that's why you can pick a good banking company and you can get a good play. Let's see. Like Bank of America is one of those. Salesforce is extremely overpriced and has come up a lot over the last year or two. Procter and Gamble's Johnson & Johnson, mature companies. Walmart is actually a really good company that recently did a stock split and it rose back up a lot. So I feel like Walmart would be honestly one of the best plays you could get. Walmart, the Costco's, because people do the shopping in America. People love their shopping. Another thing is a lot of these companies are just simply overpriced. There could be great companies, but they're overpriced. So you can still get them in now at the moment, stick with them and just continue buying. And as it go low, you still buy and you get that better price. You price in better through dollar cost averaging. There's a lot of companies and obviously if you want to go to the top 20, MasterCard is great. Visa is great. Companies like that they simply make money from simple transaction fees every time you use your card, and everything is slowly going digital and everything. Obviously, there's still a lot of cash being used, but digital is on the come up. Tesla is obviously a company that has ups and downs, but it's all about your perspective and what's your growth implications for the future. Google's a great company. You want to go with mature companies because the truth is, while you could go with companies that are brand new and you'll have more room for growth, more room for profit, or more opportunity for profit, the chances are it's higher to lose with those, and it's not as safe of a bet, and it's not as good as a company as a lot of these mature, established companies. And the number one rule at the end of the day is to not lose money. And the number two rule is to not forget rule number one, don't lose money. Let's all lock in this year. Let's lock in. Let's get this money. Let's get the stocks. Let's get this crypto. Like and subscribe. Let's all get rich together. We're going to do this together. We got this. We are the gang. I love ya and have a great